Ciao Bella! I just returned from the Oxford Club's Wealth, Wine, and Wander retreat in southern Italy. The food and wine were so outrageously good, so I'm going to be hitting the gym every day for a month to work it off. And if you don't know me, by the way, I'm Mark Lichtenfeld, Chief Income Strategist of the Oxford Club, and this is State of the Market. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you never miss a State of the Market video. Now, it was interesting being in a foreign country while we're still in a pandemic. The streets of Rome were crowded, although certainly not like before COVID. And if anyone is considering a trip to Italy now, I highly recommend it. Now, interestingly, our flight home had a decent number of people on it, but our flight there was absolutely empty. And at the Rome airport, the line at security, particularly for Americans, was non-existent. But the lack of crowds made me think of stocks, as most things do. So today we're looking at some top yielding travel related stocks that have held up during the pandemic and should do even better as we emerge from it. So in the hotel space, let's take a look at Vici Properties, ticker symbol VICI. It's one of the largest publicly traded gaming and hotel stocks. It owns gaming facilities and roughly 18,000 hotel rooms, including Caesars Palace and Harrah's. And it calls itself the largest experiential real estate company. And that's true if your experience is sipping watered down free drinks and watching the dealer hit an 8 when he's showing a 13 and you're sitting with a 20. That's why I go to the poker room. Things always work out for me there. Anyway, it seems to work out for Vici investors. The company just boosted its dividend by 9%, and the stock now yields a robust 5%. And it's in the process of acquiring MGM Resorts, which will add another 33,000 hotel rooms. And it will also immediately add to cash flow, so don't be surprised to see that dividend increase again next year. The company has raised its dividend every year since it began paying one in 2018. All right, let's talk about air travel. It's tough to find an airline stock that pays a dividend these days. Any of them that previously shared the wealth with investors stopped once the pandemic hit, and I can't blame them. It's tough to pay dividends when your business is barely operating. Now, things are bouncing back, but not to the point where the airlines will pay dividends yet. So maybe investors will get one of those tiny bags of pretzels instead. I don't know. Anyway, a roundabout way of playing air travel and get paid a 5.2% yield is to do it with Fortress Transportation and Infrastructure Investors, ticker symbol FTAI. The company's main business is renting out jet engines. When a jet engine is at the end of its life, it doesn't mean the airplane is just shipped off to the junkyard. Airlines replace jet engines all the time, and they're expensive. So rather than shelling out big bucks all at once, many lease the engines. Now, FTAI has paid shareholders a 33 cents per share quarterly dividend since 2015, and with more people flying now, continuing to pay the dividend shouldn't be a problem. Even in 2020, the company was cash flow positive. Now, FTAI also owns some assets in the energy sector, which should help fuel cash flow growth as the economy continues to improve. The last one is Grupo Aereo del Sureste, symbol ASR. It also goes by the term ASUR. It yields 2%. The company operates 16 airports in Central and South America, as well as the Caribbean, including the airports in Cancun and San Juan. Now, it pays a dividend once per year, and we just missed it. The ex-dividend date was September 29th. Go! The dividend that was most recently announced was $4.11, which comes out to a 2.2% yield. So you'll have to wait another year to get paid a dividend, but should travel return to and from Mexico, Colombia, and other locations in the region, the company should do well.
Now we play the waiting game.
So those are the 3 ways to play a rebound in travel and get paid to do so. For more income and wealth building ideas, check out my free e-letter Wealthy Retirement. Just click on the link in the description. Grazie mille. Ciao.